Hi guys, Robbo46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 19 on the Xbox One X. Let's continue with career mode. The next round is Assen at round 8, and then we go to round 9, which will be Sachsenring. Now those two, usually the weather's a little bit dodgy around there, so we'll have to wait and see what it's like. But first off, we're going to Assen and see how we get on here. Okay, so time to start our timed lap for qualifying. Down into turn 1. Oh, that was close then, almost on the green. That would have invalidated my lap time, so just using every edge, every inch of the track, even right to the edge. Down into Disturbant, and out we come. Try to keep the front end of that Suzuki down by short shifting through the gears. And we've got to watch out for the Wienschlang. Oh, again, almost a bit too wide there, but just keeping it on track limits. Got a bit of a marker ahead of me, but they're not going to get in the way at the moment. I don't think Crutchlow will get in the way. Oh, that's simply wide though. A bit too hot into that. Okay. Here we go. So onto the back section. Now in FP3 I was making up a lot of time in the last, well, this corner here, turn 15, Ramschuk, and the Gert-Timmer chicane as well. And we are closing in on Crutchlow by quite a bit there on the brakes. And then run to the line. 1:31.8, nice one. That might do it. That might do it. That was it. Half a second quicker than anyone else. So we're looking good for the race. Dry race. 32 degree track temperature, 22 degree air temperature. I'm going to go medium front and soft rear. I'm going to risk it for a biscuit with the soft rear and hope that I can make it last for the entire race. Vinales has gone for a soft front. Everyone else gone for medium front, medium rear. But I will get the advantage off the line with that soft rear. Right, here we go. See if we can lead by turn 1. And lead coming out of turn 1. Through turn 1. We're still in the lead. Still in the lead. Now, it will be interesting through Disturbant because AI tend to go in there a little bit too hot, so sometimes it can push you wide, but I'm keeping a very tight line, and that was fine. That was absolutely fine. So then, we're building a little bit of a lead. Currently almost a second. That is over Alex Rins, my teammate in second place. That is good for the team. Whoa, hello. That was a massive moment on the brakes there. Oh, Dovy's up to second. Oh, Dovy's trying to come through. But yeah, what I was trying to say is that if Rins did get second and I got first, that'd be great for the team championship. But Dovy's up the inside again. But I've got better traction in that soft rear, and he's gone wide now because I was right in the way when he wanted to tip in. So looking good so far. Aboard the Suzuki through the kink. Okay, 0.7 over Dovey at the moment as we go through Ramschuk and down to the Gert-Timmer chicane. Okay, out we come. Lap 3. And we're doing alright at the moment. So out of Disturbant, get on the power, try and keep the front end down. It's working well so far. 1.3 second lead. So I am starting to just make that gap a little bit bigger. Crutchlow fighting with his teammate down in 10th and 11th. Just a second now, so I've lost 0.3. Dovizioso still in second place. Oh, wide through there. Done that in qualifying. Oh, spinning up that rear. Don't want to be doing that. Otherwise the tyre will get too hot and it will start degrading a bit too quickly. It's alright at the moment. It's not degrading too quickly so far. Just need it to settle back down temperature-wise. Half a second over Dovey now. So that has really come down. Into the Gert Timmer chicane again. And that is going to be the end of lap number 3. We're leading by 1.2. Okay. Time to start the final lap. Can't seem to ease away very much now. 0.6 of a second. Rins is closing in. Is it all going to come down to this final lap? Come on. Rear tyre, it's still got a bit of grip left in it. It is starting to overheat a little bit as well, but it's not too bad. I do think I can still just ease away. It's 0.8. Need to keep on it as we go through Ramshoek or Rustenhoek. 0.8 still, so we haven't lost or gained any time that time. I think we've just done enough. I think we have just done enough. Come on. Right. Just a few corners to go. Yeah, we've got this. It's almost a second now. And this is where I'm strongest as well. Down to the chicane. Through we go. And that is job done. There we go. Assen done. Another win. That's the way to do it. 1.1. We won by Alex Rins in second. Johan Mir down in 8th. So all 3 of us in the points. Obviously we only get team championship points for the top 2. So that is first and second for the team championship. That is great. 65 points over second place. We got 96 there and 41
this
there.
rider has been able to impose a frantic pace on today's race, and now he and his mechanics are rightly going to party.
Yeah, every time we like to party. All good. I couldn't quite pull away as much as I wanted to, but still managed to take the win.
These days the podium is extremely valuable. MotoGP has never had so many competitive riders at the same time. Today they were at their best and they deserve to celebrate. The level of the championship result seemed to be the secret to a good season.
Right then, time to go to Sachsenring for the next round. Round 9. Here we go. Okay, so this is going to put me on pole position, but I feel I can go quicker than that. So obviously it is pissing down with rain. It was raining in FP3. I was quickest in that just. So I'm expecting this to be quite a close time at the top. So let's see what kind of lap time I can do on this one. Already a 10th under my own time. Oh, that was so close to being on the grass there. That would have invalidated my time. The Suzuki working pretty well in the wet. Going good. So 3/10 under my own time, so it is going well. Through turn 8, and we start going back uphill. And we got turns 9 and 10, and then the infamous turn 11. Through we go. Oh, almost a bit wide on the exit, but 6/10 under my own time now. Okay, just one corner to go. It's looking like this could be my quickest time yet, even from FP3. Okay, so run to the line, 1:27. Nice.
Let's have a look at the times
So
after
pole
the
position
second
by
and last
3/10 of a
qualifying
second
session.
from my teammate,
Our
who's
live
in
broadcast
second.
ends here for today. Thanks for joining us. Finally, the spectacle will begin.
So it is raining. It's going to be a soft front, 23 degrees track temperature, soft front, soft rear. Let's do this. What's everyone else gone for? My teammate's gone for the same.
Everything is ready to
Most
start
other
here
people
at
gone for the same
Sachsenring.
as well.
Concentration is at the max because it's extremely important not to lose positions early on this track.
Alright, let's do this. So 11 laps around here. Let's get a good start. Here we go. Rinzer's already passed. So is Rossi. Oh, into turn 1. And we're back in the lead. Gone wide though. Gone very wide. No. Was expecting someone to come back underneath, but they didn't. So, out in front, Cal Abraham has crashed. No surprises there. Back up the hill we go. Through turn 5 and turn 6 as well. Now through turn 7 and get a good exit. Oh, using all the outside curb. And very wide through turn 8 there. That's lost me a bit of time. So allow my teammate to catch back up. Alex Rins, he's in second. Will we see him come past as we go down turn 11? No, we don't. So, Rins still in second at the moment. Sound like he went wide there at Sachsen Curve. Okay, through the final corner. Rossi up to second. So, over the line we go, and we are leading by 7/10 of a second. Rossi's second, Rins in third, Morbidelli's in fourth. Marquez down in 9th place. There's a long way to go, there's 11 laps around here. Just got to keep it going. So 1.3 second lead now, we're just starting to stretch a little bit. Yeah, the Suzuki is working well in the wet around here. And all the sessions that I've taken part in, or both of them I should say, because I only done FP3 and Q2, it's all been wet, so that is good for me. If it had been a dry race, it could be completely different. If it had been a wet FP3 and a wet qualifying, but a dry race, would have been definitely a different story, but luckily, it's been wet all the way through. Rossi, less than a second behind now, 9/10. Oh, get off that curb. Okay, into the final corner. Bit wide through Quackenberg. Trying to keep that front end down, which is quite difficult to do, especially going uphill. A little bit wide through turn 1. So what my gap is at turn 3. Through Omega. It's 1.1. It was 1.3 last time I went through there, so Rossi closing in slightly. Yeah, definitely. I think the tyres will be absolutely fine. I don't think they're going to destroy themselves. The gap is 9/10, so it's come down again. So Rossi picking up a bit of pace now as I'm all over the curb. I think That gap's going to be even less than that when we go through turn 11. It is, it's 3/10. Rossi has closed back in. And I've gone wide, I've gone very wide. Is Rossi going to come through? I think he went wide as well. He followed me wide. So I was very lucky there not to lose the lead. And Rins is back up to second place. So Suzuki 1-2 at the moment. Will Rossi getting back into turn 1? He'll probably have a go. I don't think he's close enough. Right, got to try and build that lead back up because that wasn't such a good lap, the last one. 1.5, there we go. 1.5 seconds over Rins. All as well. So we do, of course, have Misano next weekend for MotoGP. And hopefully that will be some good racing. Obviously Rossi's home track, home race. There's a lot of his VR46 Academy stuff there as well. So it's going to be an interesting race. Andrea Dovizioso won there last year. We'll have to wait and see what that is going to be like. They've just had a test there as well. And the Yamahas were looking a bit stronger. But of course, test is one thing. And actually racing is a completely different thing. So have to wait and see, but yeah, Misano, I reckon that should hopefully be a good race. Of course, Marquez is the championship leader at the moment by a huge margin, so I know the last 2 rounds he's been beaten, especially on the last corner, the last lap, but the title contenders need to start beating him more frequently. Yeah, we're getting towards the end of the season again, which is annoying. Still got a few rounds left to go, but yeah, I hate it when it gets towards the end of the season because I know we've got that long winter break of no racing. So yeah, of course, World Superbikes there at Portimao this weekend, and British Superbikes are at Alton Park as well. So we've got Superbikes this Sunday, well, Saturday and Sunday. And obviously MotoGP next Sunday. So yeah, glad to see that people are enjoying me bringing Ride 3 back to the channel. I just thought, you know, I haven't played Ride 3 since June, since this game came out, MotoGP 19. I just thought, you know, there's still quite a lot to do on it, so I'll bring it back to the channel. A lot of people seem to be really enjoying it, which is good. I enjoyed going back and replaying it, which was good. And it was good to see that they had fixed the bug with the selecting first gear on the grid, which originally you couldn't do that when the game first came out. Then they managed to bring out an update which allowed you to do that. And then through other updates they kind of bugged it out again so you couldn't do it. And now it is back in the game. So that is good. Good to have Ride 3 back on the channel and gives me an extra game to play again, which is good. And obviously there's so much content in Ride 3, which is one of the bonus things about Ride 3. It's just so many bikes and everything, customization options, liveries and stuff, and creating your own livery. So really enjoying going back to Ride 3. Of course we've got this as well, we've got MXGP 19 on the channel as well, which is turning out to be a lot more tricky than I was anticipating, I'm not going to lie. Still quite fun, but yeah, it is. It can get quite frustrating, especially once you've done the first lap and you just get no grip from the rear. But yeah, that will still be on the channel, so don't you worry about that. Just going to have to try and juggle all 3 games. Plus, I'm currently in the process of moving house at the moment as well. So yeah, things are a bit, you know, I can only record when I've got time, which isn't a lot at the moment, unfortunately, but Once I'm in my new place and settled in, everything should be back to normal. So we're on lap 7 of 11. We haven't got a huge lead at the moment. A second exactly over Rossi. Oh, making a few mistakes now. The tyres are still fine. The front is getting a little bit hot. But other than that, it's absolutely fine. The rear's okay, 0.8. Right, gap's coming down again. Rossi just closing in. He's got slightly better pace. Oh. 0.4 now. He's really getting close. We could start losing the lead at the end of the race here. We can hear that Yamaha. It sounded like it went a little bit wide through the final corner. Is Rins going to get back past him? No, Morbidelli's up the second. I thought I heard Rossi go wide. And Morbidelli slipped through. So Rins is back down to 4th place. Rossi in 3rd and Morbidelli in 2nd. So those two Yamahas working well around here in the wet. 1.4 over Morbidelli. Right, through turn 7. .7 lead over Morbidelli, so the gap's going back up. Gap is going back up, so we might be alright. I really thought that Rossi was going to fight with us, but we're only losing 0.2 through turn 11 now. So, end of lap number 8. Time to start lap 9. 3 laps to go. Miller is up to 4th, so Rins has dropped another place down to 5th now. But where are the Ducatis? I didn't even see DeVizio's in the top 10. He's not, he's 14th. Marquez was like 10th. Now 9th. So the two championship contenders really suffering here in the rain. Yeah, 3 laps to go. And then we are done around here. Again on the outside curb. 0.9 over Morbidelli. Morbidelli is looking very strong in 2nd place. Rossi is not hounding him at the moment. Oh, he's sounding like he's getting closer though. Yeah, 0.2. He is right there. But has he gone wide at Sachsenring curve? I can hear him. That Yamaha is there. Through the final corner. Dovi down to 50. Zarco's past him. Marquez down to 12. What is going on with those two? Okay, through Omega again. 0.9 over Morbidelli, so the gap's gone up by about 0.6. This is the penultimate lap as well, so just 1 lap to go after this one. Keep it on going. 0.9 still. See what the gap is when we go through turn 11, because that's where it really came down last lap. That was a slightly better line that time, didn't have to come off the power as much. 0.8. So only lost a tenth that time, so that's good. Through Sachsenring curve for the penultimate time. 1 lap to go. Okay. Here we go, final lap time. Morbidelli still in second, Rossi still in third. The gap is 0.8. Rins is down to 6th. No Dovi or Marquez in the top 10. Oliveira was 10th, I just saw there. Mir has just pushed Dovi out of the points. Dovi really not having a good time. 0.9 is the gap as we go through Omega for the final time. Tires are starting to move around a little bit. Other than that, they're absolutely fine. .9 still. I think we might have this one. See what it is through turn 11, because that's where they usually close up. But if it can just be like a tenth of a second, we might be alright. Oh, he sounds closer though. 0.4. Can Morbidelli do anything in the last corner? I don't think he's close enough. No, he's not. So it is going to be victory for me aboard the Suzuki. Around a very wet Sachsenring. Job done. Another 25 points, and more importantly, my main competitors outside the top 10.
Look at the MotoGP class final results.
Dovi at the points. Marquez, he was 13th. Look at that. 87 points. 115 over Ducati and 50 over Ducati in the Constructors' title.
Undoubtedly, it was a perfect day for him. In addition to the victory, his position also earns him 25 priceless championship points.
Job done. 2 races, 2 wins, 2 very different conditions, but we still managed to do it. Let's not forget, I've only done 1 upgrade to the bike ever since the start of the season, and that was just anti-wheelie. Only upgraded that once, and that's all I've done. It's turning out to be a very, very strong season. Right then, let's have a look at the leaderboards for all 4 championships. So Red Bull Rookies Cup, Dupas Squire is leading that from Noguchi in 2nd, Tate 3rd, Salvador 4th and Yuki Kuni in 5th place. Moto 3 has got Aaron Canet leading that from Antonelli in 2nd, Messia 3rd, Dalla Porta in 4th and Rodrigo in 5th. And then on to Moto 2, Schrotter is leading that from Marquez, Baldassari, Luti and Bastianini in 5th place. And then obviously MotoGP, I'm leading that by a big margin from Marquez, Dovi, Crutchlow and Rins. Anyway guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. Shall see you guys in the next video. See you.